Gaming projects are working overtime. While most of the market is sleeping, they're building. We have two types of gaming projects. The ones that focus purely on the earning element, and the ones that focus more on the gaming aspect. Today, the MindBlow team has prepared a wonderful list for you. A wonderful list of 8 games in total. These 8 games look so good, you'll have to double check that they're actually crypto games. But they are. All of them are play to earn, and all of them have NFT support. We broke this list down into segments of 2. We start with 2 FPS games, 2 third-person shooters, followed by 2 MOBAs, and finally, 2 spooky, scary horror games. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on future videos. Take half a second. It only takes you half a second to leave a like, and it means so much to me and to the YouTube algorithm. And if you're really feeling the love, leave a comment. Let's get this show on the road. First 2 games we're gonna talk about are Victory Point and Rage Effect. Both of them are first-person shooter games. First of all, this is Rage Effect. It has AAA graphics and it is a free-to-play NFT MMO shooter on the Solana blockchain. You can play the beta right now. They focus on a player-owned economy, so you can craft weapons and vehicles with NFT accessories, then later sell them on the marketplace. You can own playable land assets such as the battle arenas and the metaverse for the passive income. And yes, this is a fully fledged metaverse. So it is an MMO. I said this multiple times in the past. If a game is an MMO with NFTs, it's considered a metaverse. That's really what a metaverse is, and you don't really need to beat around the bush and explain it in very difficult terms. No, it's an MMO with NFTs. Multiple revenue streams, so you can compete for high scores and win rewards, or you can join the Battle Royale seasons. So really, a lot of ways to earn in this game. It looks very good. The beta is out right now. And that brings us to Victory Point, the second first-person shooter on this list. This is a competitive first-person shooter on the blockchain as well. It'll be available in Q3 2023, and this game aims to bring a sustainable economy. Everybody should aim for that, but this is a really big deal for them, as it is written with really big words on their website. The first Web3 game with a truly sustainable economy. I doubt that. There is no Web3 game right now with a truly sustainable economy. Nothing proven, at least just yet, but I hope they prove me wrong. So you can fight hardcore PvP multiplayer battles, or you can win and earn. So you receive tokens and trade NFTs, and you can earn big. So basically you win matches, you win the games, and you earn that way. The way it's gonna work, the losers will pay the winners. But before starting the match, players must commit VIT balance into a reward pool. When the match ends, the reward pool is distributed among the players based on their individual performances. But don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We still have third-person games to talk about. We have MOBAs to talk about. And then, at the very end, we also have horror games to talk about. With all that being said, let's jump right into the third-person games. First of all, we have Citizen Conflict. Now, Citizen Conflict, think in terms of what Fortnite used to be when it first launched, but with NFTs. The way Play to Earn is gonna work here is there will be tournaments with regular prize pools. So they want to combine esports and really let the players that have the most skill earn money. And in my opinion, that's the only sustainable way to do this. You get advertisers to pay in order for you to host tournaments, and then in turn, only the most skilled players will earn, and everyone else will just play for fun. That's one of the ways that Play to Earn can really work. Not everyone is gonna like this system, because a lot of people out there just want to play and earn without all the strings attached. And that's totally fine. There will be games for you out there, but if you're a skilled player that wants something like this, Citizen Conflict will be for you. There's a lot more to Citizen Conflict, but in order to not waste time, moving on to Endless Nights, which is a zombie apocalypse game. It is a third-person shooter as well, and it is AAA caliber. So you compete against other players, you shoot zombies, and you earn rewards. Sounds very familiar. Undead Blocks tried to do something like that, and they are still trying to do something like that. I'm a big fan of Undead Blocks, but that's a first-person game, and I have talked about it so many times that I didn't want to bother talking about it again. This is a third-person shooter, and it looks actually really damn good. Only the NFT soldiers will be able to play the game, and so you use your NFTs to earn prizes. You rent your NFTs to other players, And so with the rent feature, of course, there is also free-to-play mode. So you can get it in the game and kind of lease out your NFTs, and then you don't even have to play, you just share your rewards with the players that actually rent out. The rent feature is very good, it's very important to have it. The free-to-play players need to have a piece of the pie, a piece of the action, because there's way more players that don't want to pay anything than there are players who want to invest in NFTs and play. The ones who want to just invest, most of the time, don't even want to play. They just want to invest and have passive income. So the rent feature, absolutely amazing. Now, we have 2 MOBAs to talk about and then 2 more horror games to talk about. Don't go anywhere. Let's get down to the MOBAs. A MOBA is a multiplayer online battle arena. Think in terms of League of Legends, that's a MOBA. Or in terms of Teton Arena, that's also a MOBA. Now, we're talking about League of Ancients and also Magicraft for these 2 MOBAs. Now, League of Ancients sounds way too similar to League of Legends for my tasting, so I would have gone with a different name, but you know, you do you. Their coin is available on the Binance Smart Chain, not a good sign from the start, but the gameplay looks very, very good. They want to try to go for the esports take on crypto games, so something similar like Citizen Conflict is doing. The heroes are tradable, or you can fuse them together for even greater rewards. You can also stake them and get LOA or League of Ancients tokens just by holding your NFT skin. Moving on to Magicraft, another MOBA. Mostly the same as far as NFT skins go. They do look pretty cool. I mean, these NFT skins do look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the art style of Magicraft. They have their MCRT or Magicraft utility token, so it is a token, not a coin. There's a difference. A coin is a layer 1 blockchain, and a token is just a coin on someone's blockchain. So if you make a coin on Ethereum's blockchain, you technically have a token. The current build is available to play right now, and they also have a staking mechanism, but it's different than League of Ancients. You don't stake the NFT, you actually stake the coin. So they do have a coin staking mechanism. You can lock it for 30 days, 90 days, up to 5 years. All in all, looks pretty cool. I would need to take a way more deeper in-depth dive in order to figure out more about this game, but for now, on the surface level, it does look really, really cool. And now, last, but most certainly not least, we got Last Remains and Revenge. Last Remains is a battle royale with zombies. Battle royale with zombies, already freaking amazing. The graphics look absolutely crazy good. So you need to use stealth gameplay in order to fight zombies, and you also fight against other players in order to win in the battle royale. It's a game of strategy and strength. There's big bosses and ravenous zombies running around. It's gonna be free to play, and it'll have battle passes. That's also a very good way to go about it. Have battle passes, but otherwise it is free to play for everyone who doesn't want the battle passes, and also have NFTs included into the battle pass. So if you do have a battle pass, you can have an NFT, but you can also mint their NFT characters right now. There's the free-to-play characters, but then there's also the NFT characters which are mintable right now. The cost is around $30, so that's not too bad. You have the more special NFTs that cost a little bit more, the Genesis character NFTs, and these are the rarest ones. But don't get it twisted, the open beta will come out in Q4 2023, and also the public launch of Season 1 will be a little bit after that. And as I said, don't get it twisted. This is not your run-of-the-mill battle royale. This is a scary, spooky game. I wouldn't say horror. I guess it does classify as that. It's a little bit scary, but it's not really horror. You know what is? Revenge. Or it could be. Enter the dark side of Revenge. You survive many waves of zombies and try not to shit yourself, as they say on the website. Very, very professional of you to say that on the website. I hope I don't get demonetized for saying that. There's a 6 versus 6 team deathmatch game mode as well, a battle royale game mode, and the first one that you talked about is just called Zombies. So the Zombies game mode will really be something like Dead Space. Reminds me a lot of Dead Space. They have their in-game token called Zion, and of course avatar NFTs, and they look freaking amazing, I'm not gonna lie, with different experience, abilities, strength, etc. So their coin is used for the DAO, for staking, for game rewards, as an in-game currency for reward pools, and for upgrades. It does have a lot of utilities, and the most important part right here for me is the game reward. So you do get paid in the Zion coin for playing the game or for doing particular things inside of the game, which remains yet to be seen. The gameplay looks freaking phenomenal, big fan. Last Remains also looks freaking phenomenal, also huge fan. That being said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and Inspector's out. Also, subscribe if you're new.